Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. It is the real Eden Day this time, which means... not greed mode. I'll play greed mode soon. Maybe in tomorrow's session, which means sometime in the next two, and I count the two videos, or the one video I do after as part of that session as well, so... one of the next three videos, probably I'll do some greed mode, we'll see. Ooh, this is good. I like this. I didn't realize that I had the two starting items, I forgot. So we spawned with the Mark, for 1 damage, 0.2 speed, and 1 soul heart. And then toothpicks for tears and shot speed up. An okay used item. Charm tears. Charm's cool. I don't have much of a problem with charm. I'll still take everything. I'll probably keep doing that for a while. I don't know. We'll see if it stays fun. If it stops being fun, then I'll stop doing it. I'll go back to whatever, but... you know, until this seems like it's just actually not even interesting, I'll stick to it. Should be a good old, grand old time. So the use item is a bomb, thrown bomb. Poisons enemies. It also takes on some of your tier effects, which is really cool. Stuff like Wiggle Worm and My Reflection and that kind of stuff. Tiny Planet, which is awful, mind you, with this use item in particular. Well, it's kind of awful in general, but that's not the point here. So I have no bombs, and I didn't take the battery because I figured now I'll be fine. I should actually be fine. Like, Duke of Flies is really easy, and I have pretty good damage. So everything worked out in the end. We got another Tears and Shot Speed up. So I think that, yeah, this is a really good thing we got going. Alright. Let's go this way. Could get that chest, but I don't have an extra key. I was hoping to coerce the game into giving me a key there. It didn't work. Oh, why do I have to wonder? At least I know I won't fight Envy again until the Cathedral, I guess? No, you can get it in the womb. Until any rooms where it can spawn is not a mini-boss. At least I know that. That's the plus side of an early Envy. You don't have to worry about seeing it again for a long time. Until you're probably a lot more powerful. Alright. Onward to whatever. I'm gonna drink some water. I like water, it's good stuff. Alright. See that tinted rock there? Can't get to it in just one bomb, but, you know, that's not a problem. Actually, this might get it. Yeah, it did. Alright, never mind. We good. We good, don't worry. Okay, I want to leave boss rush as a possibility for this run since it's a strong spawn. So that I shall do. And then we live the good life. Thanks for the key. A lot of big rooms, including on the first floor. First floor was interesting in layout as well. This one's just kind of strange. Dang, when it's charmed, it's actually hunting him down. Why doesn't it hunt me down? Maybe it does. And I just assume it's random. One always seems to jump. Oh, that charm, though, that was so good. That was a true beauty. Another Tears and Shot Speed up. I'm probably already, like, well past max tears. So that's Fear Shot, 1 damage up. Good. I'm into this. So now I'm just... oh, dang, that sucks. On the hunt for the item room, which I have now found. But actually, this is, like, really good. If I could get any... nah. Well, not until I bomb the Tinted Rock, at least. I might take it, though. I think I will. I never use it, so it'll be fun. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, max tiers, barring things like fire rate delay downs. Fire rate delay downs can go past the standard max tiers, which is why they're good. Yeah, this isn't the strat. It's not gonna work. Yeah, it worked. There's another tinted rock that I want in my life, so... And I will open this. Get another bomb, so I'll get this bomb chest, I guess. Bomb chests, for some reason, I just like. Even though there's no reason that they're any better than golden chests, except that they cost bombs instead. Which, you know, really doesn't mean very much. Still, 5 minutes out of the second floor is not bad. So this is working out for me. Well, it's not great, but it's not bad. So, the Crack the Sky, the feather, summons some beams of light that do, if they're exactly the same as Holy Light, they do 3 times your damage, and they intentionally kind of target enemies a little bit. Not perfectly, sometimes the activation will just pretty much completely miss, and that sucks. But 4-room charge, with it being biased at least, makes it potentially solid. Alright, well, I guess I'm going in here. Taking this, the battery. That allows me to hold 2 full charges for my use item, which is awesome. So now I'll start collecting extra ticks. I can have up to 8 for this one, but it'll let me store up to 6 basically, except that, like, if I pick up a 6-room charge item, I should be able to get full. I should have full immediately if I've done 6 rooms on this, I think. But this item won't get like 2 charges left over after you use it or something. It'll only be 4 for this one. So basically it's dependent on the item you're holding. But it works when you switch items, I'm pretty sure. So as you can see, when it does hit, it does a lot of damage. And I say 3 times your damage, but it also like ticks. So that's another tears up, size down, soul heart up. Let's see what we got here. The nail. Alright, well that's... nah. Who needs it? So I'll take this and I'll just use it right away because I can, I guess. That'll be cool. Maybe it'll kill a whole room for me. You never know. So... yeah, it hit 3 of them. That's pretty good. Just looking for the item room and going on our way. Mystery sack, okay. That drops pickups for me when it feels like it. It's pretty meh. Wow, that was... the second one was lucky. The first one was like instinct, but totally not the dodge that you should make. Except it worked, so it was good. So I'm still waiting to be hit up with an item room. Curse the Blind doesn't matter because I'd be taking it anyway. No, thank you. Come on, buddies. Yep. That guy. That attack I, like, used to suck at. So the thing about the mystery sacks, random pickups when it feels like it, is they can be the double ones, which you normally can't get from any source other than Humbling Bundle, which is pretty cool. So if it wants to drop you something, it can, because it doesn't follow your foolish rules. Wheel of Fortune, sure. And what do we have? The virus. Alright, that's not really a big deal. If an enemy comes into contact with me, it gets poisoned for damage over time, and if that enemy dies, it gets a chance to drop a black heart for me, which is good. And the chance is pretty decent, because you have to take damage for it for the most part. But I'm not going to intentionally get hit a lot. At least not, you know, not now. Maybe later I will. Well, that's nice. Thank you for the extra damage. Alright, so my damage output's still real good. Though this definitely deserves an activation of my use item. Alright, I'll check this out as well. Alright, well, guess we're dead cat now. Gives me 1 red heart. Well, it sets me to 1 red heart if possible. And then gives me 9 respawns at 1 red heart. It does leave soul hearts alone. It didn't do as much as I wanted it to. I tried. Alright. No drop, I guess. That's fine. Don't need them. Let's try this key. Thanks. It dropped a key again, which is nice. So much floor left. So let's see. 10 minutes, caves 2. We're not making great time at the moment. But if we find the item room and the boss on the same path, we'll be able to make up some of it. We didn't, so now we have to hope that we find the item room close by at least. I'll just find the item room first because it doesn't really matter. I have so many soul hearts and only 1 red heart. If I were to be down to just that 1 red heart, I'd, you know, it'd be bad enough anyway. Oops. So I'll be fine. I don't need to conserve. What do you even think you're shooting at? You're not shooting at each other. That's what you were supposed to be doing. Well, actually, maybe they were feared, not charmed. Since I have that possibility now. Judas is Shadow. If I die, I respawn as Dark Judas. 2 black hearts. Can get red hearts. 2.0 damage multiplier. And otherwise base Judas. However, that respawn will activate after all of my 9 lives have been activated. So I have to go through like 10 deaths to get that. It hit a little bit. Something. So basically what I'm saying is it's not likely to get used this run. And that's just life. And now we're here. Good and clear. Health up, shot speed up, and onward. 12 minutes is fine. It's about when I want to be leaving here. For a relatively close boss rush make. So this should work out. There were 2 there, I guess. Weird. Well, you're trying to kill each other, kind of. I think. Don't really want the Eternal Heart. I don't really need more health. And this is fine. So once again, I'm going to hope to make good time finding the item room and the boss, same path or so. Same path or close to it. Okay, so had the hearts, but that didn't matter. The secret room is going to be one of these sides probably. That room likes to have three doors. I just don't know I don't know. It's not implied in the same sense, but many rooms like to have doors in particular locations. Oh, cool. So the item room's free to enter. You, like, all die? Close enough. I have unlimited keys anyway. Shears. The shears are really good. Alright, we can do this instead. Since I can have 2 charges for it. Shears cuts my head from my body. I control the head. Gain flight. The body tracks things down and does a bunch of damage. It's like a Meat Boy. But it's like way better. And I absolutely want this. Charged baby. Can give me charges for my use item randomly, can drop batteries, and can also freeze all the enemies in the room when it wants to. But I want it for the extra battery drops and charges, because I'm using a 6-room charge item. It's really good. No matter how much you get. Still good. So there likes to be a door there. What's with all the golden keys? But there's not this time. There's almost always a door there. That is an implied door, generally. So if there's not a door there, it's a good bet for this secret or top secret room. So as you can see, melting the boss. And it's got good AI, unlike Meat Boy. Alright, Little Gish. And, no, I'm not gonna, like, take damage for that. Little Gish shoots Slowing Tears. Certainly got a lot of familiars, and that means that I'm not gonna get much use out of any of them. Except the, you know, the first 3, they're passive and don't do anything. As far as combat, so they're just making Little Gish worse. I wish that you could, like, either reorder your familiars, or that combat familiars would always come in ahead of passive familiars. Except, like, Dry Baby, Farting Baby. Those would be good to have in front. That's why I say you should be able to order them yourself, or something like that. Or there should just be a hierarchy, where it's like, Dry Baby will always be in front, Incubus will always be in second or in front, you know? It's just kind of a list of priorities for what goes where, if you have them. Would be kind of nice, but that would make you more powerful consistently, rather than having to decide, do I want this item or do I not? Which normally, obviously, I do that. Because it's way better that way, but mixing it up here. Virgo, chance when I get hit to get invincibility for a while. And pills can't be bad, only good or neutral, but they're not identified, so I still don't use them. Because that's still, you know, a lot of the neutral pills are legitimately just bad, harmful to your run, and legitimately have no benefit at all. And have detriments, you know. So they're just neutral because there's not a good counterpart to all of them, but for some of them there is. So they're just neutral because they didn't want to put the bad tag on them, basically. Or they forgot. I would take that if I could. Open that chest. Alright. Why are you so fast? Calm down. Don't have unlimited keys this floor, so not gonna use 2 keys to get to one chest, but I will use one, and I know I can fly. Alright, well, I wanted to save my active item for just the boss rush, really. But now I'm just gonna save it for nothing. Why are you having so much trouble here, body? I might not make boss rush. Alright, fanny pack is fine. When I get hit, chance to drop pickup. And here we are. Alright. Alright. Didn't even do the middle stomp. I didn't go to the wall or anything. Okay, well. I got kind of wrecked there. But we might make it. Oh, so we picked up Guppy's tail, which means more chest drops and less other drops. It's also our second Guppy piece, which is nice. Okay, Polaroid. And here we have nothing at all. And then we've got Boss Rush. Do I want anything from Boss Rush? Heck yeah, I do. Holy Light is a chance, based on luck, to shoot one of those blue tears. Those blue tears, when they hit, summon a beam of light. Does 3 times my damage, meaning this is like a 4 times damage multiplier on some tiers. However, the most chance you can get to fire one is 50% rather than 100%, no matter how much luck you get. So I'm getting 2 ticks of charge for each wave that I complete, which means that for each wave I complete, well, for every 3 waves I complete, I get another body. And that just amplifies the amount of insane damage that I get to deal in not much time. So it's overall great. Boss Rush is fantastic if you have the shears. Even if you have low health, you should be able to do it pretty much flawlessly easy every time. Except that was dumb of me. And after 3 bodies, you don't honestly need any more. You just get them because you can. Because you can get up to like 5, 6 in this case, since I had an extra charge. I guess? I don't know. Because there are 15 waves in Boss Rush. You get one every 3, so that's 5 more from getting charges. But of course, you don't use it after the last wave, so it's not as useful there. Either way, it's also a good way to keep track of how many waves you've completed. So, next charge, I should be done. That is good stuff. Huh. What are the odds? So even if this isn't the last wave, I'm totally just not going to worry about summoning more dudes. This might be the last wave, though. Damn. Bodies, please. Bodies. One's got it. Good enough. No? Okay. Guess I just thought I was where I wasn't. However, it does not matter, because I already have a lot of bodies. And Infestation 2 is a totally broken amount of good item. Every time I kill an enemy, it spawns a spider. Those do 2.5 times my damage. And spider kills don't give me spiders. That's the catch. But that's not a huge deal. This doubles my invincibility frames on hit, which is great. So that was a good pickup, especially since I didn't have another trinket. Now I would love if the boss just immediately appeared in my life. Oh, good. You made it, though. I would love to go to the curse room, but that is not worth it at this health. Of course, I could be getting closer to just dying a bunch of times to activate Judas' Shadow, but I don't have any health right now to make up for the only 2 black hearts. All I would have is the damage, which isn't bad or anything. Damage is a lot of safety. But it's just minimal room for error. And who knows what kinds of items I'm gonna get for passives that might make me not want to be low on health because I pretty much can't dodge reliably because the items are so bad. Who knows? Or maybe they're really good. We'll never know until we get there. Which as of yet we have not. Yeah, I'll do it. Invincibility and contact damage for a little bit. Got me a chance at a black heart there. And I know there's a battery right outside, so I may as well activate in here. That's part of the reason that I decided that it was worth it to do. So remember when I said that the shears are great? Shears are really great. So the, what did I got something out of that. I already don't remember. Oh, the golden heart. That attaches to the topmost heart I have, and when I lose that heart, it drops a bunch of money. So it's cool. Guess I'll go back for that double bomb. Thanks. Back away from the floating heads. Cool. This is a long floor. Why is this floor so long? I don't have Curse of the Lost or anything. Just have a really long floor. There we go. I'm just looking for Guppy's head now. So what am I saving 2 bodies for? I'll just get the other one out. Why not? This is as good a boss as any for this. One out, friend. So no reason to take that use item. This is part of why I'm not forcing myself to take use items. So many of them are useless. Well, passive items may be useless, but they still do something. I don't need the charge from that or anything like that. It's just not useful. It's not got a point. Hello. Guess I'm going left now. That was an easy decision. Thanks for making it for me. I actually don't mind. I probably would have gone left anyway. What? Okay. That's cool. I guess one hand took out the other, and here we are. That was too far. Nice, a luck up. That means a totally negligible amount of extra holy tears. Because, like, until you're up to pretty significant luck values, you're not going to notice the extras. Oh, okay. I wasn't trying to come here, actually. But in the event that I need to go back, it will be good to have been here. All right. Thank you for dying. I wanted to go here. See if this was as exciting as it looked. So if I die here, normally it's super duper tempting to just go straight to Judas's shadow. But I still have the chance for a double room, even if it's not going to be very good if I take red heart damage and die. And/or die. And again, I don't know what kinds of passives I'm going to be picking up later. Maybe not having respawns would be rather catastrophic. Who knows? Oops, well, there goes that plan. So now I'm just going to kind of let it happen, if it wants to. Yeah, fine. But I'm going to try to not have it happen. And I'll take that anyway. Oh, that was a boss challenge room. Of course, because it was open. Did not really analyze the situation because I didn't look at the door because it was behind the map. And I didn't look at the map because I was next to an open door. Quite the catch-22 or something. Ah, butts to you. Nah, not worth. Thank you. Everyone's cooperating here. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, okay. Rooms with these guys are pretty bad. Totally fair. Good design. Alright, well, this is fun. Full map that I totally didn't need. Invincibility for a while. 3 flies, 3 spiders. 3 flies, 3 spiders. Destroy all the rocks. So Bob's brain shoots after a few seconds in a room. It's an explosive poison bomb. It's good if you're willing to play around it. It's pretty bad if you're not, if you don't want to. Oh. That's fine. It's really just an unnecessary risk that doesn't offer you all that much in exchange. Alright. Guess I should check out the boss challenge room. Well, there's a golden key, that's fine. So is there anything I didn't unlock? Looks like the answer is no. I know I don't have to bomb into it, but never lucky. Oh no, I've died. Then I can just take this and walk away, because these won't activate the room again. Should really only need one body. Thank you. Blackheart, and I didn't even make Hush, so I don't have to feel bad about not doing that. If only I could have had the full map for this floor as well. That would have been awesome. Oops. So also Bob's brain launches from where it is rather than from behind you. Which means that in this situation I can't even aim it if I want to. Because I don't have the free range of motion to drag all of my other familiars to position so that it can be in position better. Which really just, you know, still makes it a danger, because if it hits an enemy that I'm not really realizing I'm near, not good times. Oh, I can't fly. Why do I think I can fly? Because I'm used to using the shears already. This is a problem, eh? Alright, this is fine. Get a soul heart for that. Don't do this to me. I just want Guppy's head. That's all I need. You have the power. You do, I know. Okay, anyway. Here I was about to say that this path is looking good so far. I'm really good at this. This lucky thing. I'm really good at being lucky. I don't know why I didn't register that it was doing the laser, but I did not in fact register that it was doing the laser. Still, we're alive. If we had died, that would have pretty much been fine anyway. Okay, that's cool. Just hunting down stuff. Getting that much closer to Dark Judas. As I'm kind of feeling like my items have mediocred out for my damage output, and instead I rely on the damage output from things that are not entirely in my control. Like enemy quality or quantity for spiders. An enemy quantity of enemies that I can actually kill. An RNG for the Holy Light. So, you know, less working in my favor here than there was when I was at about the point in the game where I was dealing damage. Oh, well. Nice, I killed the hard part of this room. Just in time to die to something stupid. Nope, we're good. Made it. Didn't think I would. That's unfortunate. Like, really unfortunate. But not a big deal, because I just got better luck this time. Alright, nothing there. This seems good though. Probably find the boss shortly enough. Nice. At least I certainly hope we will. 2 batteries? What the heck, man? Well, if I fail this fight, I'm set. And try again with... Oh, wow. That was dumb of me, but that was really unfortunate. Alright, well this is potentially awful, but it turned out fine. Thank goodness they saw it from this time. Alright, well, we're living. For now. See what we get. Yeah, that's all pretty bad. But it's not, like, bad to take, at least. Peeper pops my eye out. Eye bounces around, blocks tears, does 8 damage on contact enemies. Gimpy When I get hit, chance to drop a soul heart or black heart. When I kill an enemy, chance it drops a half red heart. And this is Spectral Tears. This item, not really worth anything to me. So this run wouldn't have gone any differently if I had been picking and choosing my items. This is, like, I probably would have taken pretty much all this stuff except Bob's Brain. Sacrificial Dagger, blocks tears, 15 damage on contact to enemies, pretty consistent hits. Solid item. This is my chance right here. Chance to get nothing. Hoping for money equals power here now. Alright. This is good as long as they keep not charging at me. Alright, well that was awesome. I'm fine with that. Hello, friend. Unnecessary risk right there, but that's okay. Unlimited keys means if Guppy's tail does its job, I can actually open all the chests at least. Oh. Oh, nice, that counted. Oh, but I got the black heart for my respawn somehow, which really sucks. Because I would have used that for Dark Judas, which would be way more useful. Oh well. What's a guy gonna do? Can't believe I picked it up while I was dead, though. I've never seen that situation before to know that would be coming. Now I know. Ah! Let's go get killed. Counted as clear. Didn't get a black heart though. So now we're Dark Judas. This item gives me 3 soul hearts. When I get hit once in a room, for the rest of the room I have the wafer effect where all hits are only half a heart of damage. So basically I just got supremely lucky and then played it out as strats. This item is a chance that I shoot out an eye that also shoots out my tears with my fire rate and all that. So it's actually super useful because it's basically doubling your DPS for a brief period of time as that eye travels. Slower than a tear. Until it hits something. It's quite a good dude. Oops, did that to myself. However, it was worth it. And I got my black heart. Well, I got a black heart back instead of my soul heart. Which is totally good with me. Nice. Totally intentional, mind you. Blue Baby will take about 4 seconds. And that was a victory. I'd say we earned that. I would say we earned that. So, that's gonna do it for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I know I did. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.